Hello everybody, welcome back to a tier list where today we're going to be ranking every Ben 10 original series alien, I'm pretty sure, because we're going to cut this into different videos, but since this is going to be the first video, we're going to go over rules first. So, go here and then turn this on. So the rules are pretty simple. I'm covering every alien that is from the series, but this includes alternate Bens, such as Ben 23, Mad Ben, Ken 10, Ken 10 is, I'm pretty sure that's Ben 10,000's son. So we have some stuff about him too. These guys down here, we'll talk about them later. Gwen 10, Ben 10,000 is not getting his own category, unfortunately, which, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the ones are cool, but I think you get the general idea that we're not going to include most of the other forms of aliens or anything. I don't know about the Biometrics. I just kind of decided not to because it's just like two aliens put together instead, and I didn't do that for another one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, starters were just like discluding every alternate Ben and every alternate person who owns the Omnitrix. It's going to be focused around Ben's alien and like 3 of Albedo's aliens, because Albedo is special because he made his own Omnitrix, which begs the question of the Nemetrix, but we'll worry about that later. So yeah, these guys, they're nerds, okay? The next one is the reboot Vilgax I want to talk about. His Alien V and Anti-Vilgax are going to be disincluded because Anti-Vilgax is a hybridization of his own species and then every other alien in his Anatrix. And by the way, I never watched Reboot because I thought it was bad, and I stand by that fact. So I don't know what the Anatrix here is. I'm just assuming that it's a ton of, it's basically whatever alien he has in that. And I was like, nah, because Vilgax doesn't get a watch. The whole like fear of Vilgax is the fact that he's just so strong without it. Like he bodies Ben with master control and stuff like that. Also, Alien V is stupid, and I stand by that fact. Ultimate Ben is being disincluded because it is just Ben, but instead of turning into aliens, he just takes their powers. Example is, basically how it works is he'll go Ultimate Humongosaur, touch the Omnitrix on his chest, and then he'll get the powers of Ultimate Humongosaur. He won't change. So Ultimate Ben is basically just Ben, but less cool, unfortunately. Or maybe he's more cool to some people, I don't know. I like turning into monsters, though. And now we're talking about Ken's aliens, where we have Snake Pit, Sandbox, and Shellhead, who are all being discluded because this art here is just the concept art, and they were never used in the show. If we go down here, in Ken 10, Snake Pit was mentioned as one of the aliens that Ben 10,000 included into Ken's Omnitrix. So he is just an alien that was added and never used, which is kind of like in here, where if we scroll up to like Ben 23, it says unseen aliens, like these, like, yeah, he has all these guys, he talks about them, he just doesn't turn into them. So yeah, we got that too. And yeah, I guess that's it. Those are the rules, I guess. Hopefully those are easier for people to explain, but I'll also talk about it more when we actually do it. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so now we have the tier list. In case you're new here, Shadow Realm is SS+, and for this case, since it's not something that needs to be too strong and is nerfed, I should just remove it, but I've always had it here, and this like thing is set up so that it links with the Shadow Realm added. So for that tier, it'll just be my all-time favorite aliens that I just stand by no matter what, no discussion. But let us go ahead and talk about what we're going over. So we are going to be talking about the original series in this video, and then in future videos we'll be talking about Alien Force, Omniverse, Ultimate Alien, the reboot, and Albedo. And in case you're wondering about Albedo, it's just Ultimate Archiguana, Gravitac Wrath, and Ultimate Albedo, which is just an Ultimate Galvanic. So basically Ultimate Gray Matter. That's why I put him in there. That's why he's allowed. For the original series, we've got basically everyone from the original series. And I also used aliens from when they first appeared. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and bring up Shock Squatch here. Oh, it's not transparent because I'm not in photo editor. No! Whatever. Shock Squatch was introduced in a collaboration episode between Generator Rex and Ben 10 called Heroes Unite. I'm sure you've all heard of it. This is where Shock Squatch originated, but I'm sure we all know him originally from, you know, the Omniverse, right? But anyway, I'm kind of disappointed about that because I went out of my way to get transparent pictures, and now I can't really use them because it's going to be white background. But I mean, it's fine, whatever. So in the original series, we're just going to go over the original series today, and then we'll go over everyone else. And we're already starting off strong. Artiguana. I really like Artiguana. He's your basic freeze breath alien, like ice type stuff. And Ben doesn't really use him after he gets Big Chill, because Big Chill can do that and then more, such as intangibility and flight after that. But Artiguana is really cool, especially when he's introduced with Ben 10,000. I really like that when Ben 10,000 was introduced, they gave him a ton of new aliens that, you know, were shown later in the series. So I'm going to put Artiguana in a nice solid B for now, because I like him, but he's obviously not as strong and meta and all that good stuff. Oh, those white backgrounds are going to... Those white backgrounds are going to anger me and a lot of commenters, aren't they? Next up is... Ooh, okay. Blitzwolfer. That's a big wolf! These pictures are kind of big sometimes, but Blitzwolfer is really cool. I especially like this rendition of him, because when he uses his moves, he opens up 4 separate mouths and roars. And there's also the fact that Ben didn't... Actually, I don't know how I felt about that, because when the way that Ben got him was he got infected with the... wolf virus type thing, because the whatever species this is, I don't know the species off the top of my head, whatever species Blitzwolfer is scratches Ben, and then Ben causes to, you know, go into werewolf stuff. But I like him a lot, and I think he's a really cool alien. Obviously he doesn't have too much going for him, similar to Artiguana, so I'll put them both in B tier. But, you know, pretty cool alien. I think the biggest problem with the Omnitrix is you've got so many things to choose from. Oh god. Here's another one of my favorite aliens. It's Buzzshock. The original series has a lot going for it, okay? So Buzzshock here is... I really like Buzzshock, but he's also another case of he just has one power. In this case, Buzzshock can fly and use electricity, and other than that, he doesn't have anything else going for him. And obviously later on, similar to Blitzwolfer and Artiguana, they got the replacements being Big Chill, Echo Echo, and Shock Squatch, I guess. Shock Squatch is a good one, I guess. But I'll put Buzzshock in B as well. The original series, I'm sure everyone sympathizes with me on this. The original series is just amazing. So it's going to have a lot of good ones. And then when we get to reboot, it's going to have a lot of bad ones. Okay. Oh, here's Cannonbolt. Okay, Cannonbolt's kind of... I could talk about Cannonbolt. So Cannonbolt's power is another simple one. He rolls into a ball and then just kind of rams into people with his big old body. And, one thing that he does have going for him is that he doesn't really get replaced later on, and Ben always uses him every so often. He is one of his more preferred aliens to pick from, and there's also the fact that an Ultimate alien, he got an Ultimate, which was very nice, but Cannonbolt is... I like his Ultimate, and I like Cannonbolt, but he's alright. I don't think I like him more than these guys, so I'll put him in C tier for now, which is kind of ironic too, because Cannonbolt starts with C. But yeah, I think Cannonbolt's alright, you know? I think there are only a few aliens that Ben has that I don't really like. Oh, okay. Diamond Head is one of the really good ones for a lot of people. I like Diamond Head quite a bit, but I also don't like him more than I like the guys in B. And I probably like him more than Cannonbolt, though. Diamond Head is also one of Ben's special aliens, where he keeps him for a while. And his replacement was Chromastone, but it was later revealed that when Chromastone was destroyed by Vilgax, there was actually... Diamond Head was actually residing inside of Chromastone or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure people are already mad at me for messing up some information or whatever, but, like, Diamond Head is pretty cool. I'll put him in B tier, but is he one of my more preferred aliens? Probably not. Like, I probably don't like him more than these guys. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna stay by. I'm gonna put him in C. I like Diamond Head, but there are some aliens that I like more, which realistically, honestly, I probably should have put those guys in A tier then. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here, Ditto, okay? Ditto's kind of stinky. I don't like the fact that his power is just clones, and his design is pretty good, though, but I really dislike the fact that his power is just being able to clone himself, especially with Echo Echo later on. So, because Echo Echo's literally just stronger Ditto, which, I mean, all these guys have better versions, but I don't really like Ditto. Ditto's design is cool, but his power is pretty boring. Like, I like Echo Echo because of his ultimate and the fact that he can do Sonic Wave similar to Blitzwolfer, so... I'm gonna put Ditto... I feel like I want to put him in E. So, I'm going to put him in E. Who knows? Maybe there's, like, a Ditto fan out there who's like, don't mess with me. There's one of me. But I can clone myself. And next up after Ditto is... Guy. Okay. I can deal with Guy. Guy is pretty cool. I like his design. His power is kind of basic in the fact that he just shoots beams from his eyes, so he's like an energy type alien. But his design's pretty cool. These guys all have basic designs, but I definitely don't like Guy more than I like them, so I think I'm going to put Guy in C tier. Just because, while he is a relatively cool alien compared to those guys, probably not. And, yeah, I mean, he's got lots of eyes. It was also kind of weird with most of his story. I can't really remember when he shows up in the original, but next up is forearms. These are big pictures. I might get new pictures after this. I don't know. Just like look up clips since I can't get, since I really hate these white backgrounds. So I might just get different ones after this. So forearms is your basic strong alien, but the increased amount of arms makes him a little bit specialer. But his design's pretty good. Again, a lot of the original series designs have a lot going for them. They're really good. He's just got super strength, but I think I might put him in B tier and move those guys in A tier. I think that's what I'll do now. Just instead of doing it later, because I really do like these guys quite a bit. The only reason they're not in A is because they're not like my all-time favorites, right? So do that. Oh, Paige. I was making reskins for A Bizarre World because I was bored and I have suggestion perms, and I made a Cars reskin based off of Jack the Ripper, and someone reacted with an emoji like something about retardation. I was down bad after that. I really hate being called retarded, because in case you don't know, I am retarded. So it's not very nice when people take my disability and shove it in my face. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Ben 10 aliens. And while we're here, I think I might as well move Diamond Head up to B as well. And then we will see what fills in C later. And I'll probably also redo this, so we're back in MS Paint, and what I'm going to try to do is just put backgrounds behind them instead. So sorry about that cut, but to be fair, that's just more work for me. Next up is Frankenstrike, and I also really quickly want to say, just while I'm sizing this down, I believe that Ditto was voice acted by Yakko from Animaniac, so if that's true, that's definitely going to earn him some points. But Frankenstrike is cool, but there's also the fact that, again, there's Buzzshock, who I like more, because he's kind of small, more creepy looking, like, where Frankenstein is obviously based off of Frankenstrike. So I think I'm going to put Frankenstrike in B tier with these guys, because obviously, you know, still a cool monster and everything, but not as cool as Buzzshock. Ha ha ha. And I also got a, there we go. I don't know how I did that. Who would be after him? Maybe like Ghost Freak? It is Ghost Freak. Okay, cool. Ghost Freak is really cool. And the fact that he is an alien from Ben's Fears, and by that obviously I mean Zissakar, or whatever you pronounce his name, you all know who I'm talking about, I hope, where Ben was afraid of him, and that's why he was able to escape the Omnitrix and whatever, and, you know, haha, I'm actually this guy, fear me, right? So I think I'm gonna put Ghost Freak in, it's gonna be A or B. His powers are not really that cool. I think the coolest thing he has going for him are the inside tentacle type things. But other than that, he's just kind of, yeah. I think I'll put him in B. I think B is a good place for Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak's cool. But his powers aren't too much. Zissakar, to be fair, doesn't have that much going for him either. Aside from intimidation tactics and just pure fear. But, you know, that's alright. Oh, here we go. Gray Matter, okay. Gray Matter is alright. Personally, I liked Brainstorm a lot more when he is added. But Gray Matter, I'd say he's not that bad, but yeah. I think I'll put him in D tier, because his powers are just his humongous brain, and there's also the fact that, you know, Azimuth is the same species as him. I believe they are Galvans? I'm not positive, though. I know that, like, Upgrade is Galvanic Mechamorphs, but I don't know about them, so whatever. Heat Blast, the starter alien. Everyone knows him, everyone loves him. He's pretty good. He's not anywhere too high, and I don't think he's anywhere too low. I think I'll place him in, I think I'm putting him in B or C. He's kind of just like a lot of rocks. His voice actor is really good. I like the kind of like, the scruff voice that he got. Yeah, Heat Blast, right? So, I think I might put him in C, because I think Diamond Head, Frankenstrike, Ghost Freak are all cooler than him. And Ghost Freak, his ability is just pyrokinesis. So, yeah, I think that'll be fine for now. Because he is, like, the starter of every alien and everything. Oh, here we go, Ripjaws. Ripjaws is really cool, but his powers are super bad. And there's also the fact that in the show, he's treated as a nuisance-type alien, where he's like, alright, time for forearms, and then turns into Ripjaws, and he can't breathe on land. So that's definitely going to bring him down. I think I'll put him in D with Gray Matter. If he was more useful, though, like in the water, Ripjaws can be really good, and there's also the fact that obviously he can also change form when he's in the water. But, yeah, I think for now he'll just hold down in D tier, because I'm also not, like, rushing to make Ripjaw mains or anything, whereas Wildmutt mains, you know, Snarrow is really cool. I've always loved Egypt and mummies and whatnot, so I'll put him in A. His abilities are alright, I guess. He's kind of just like a necromancy type guy. Just like necro powers where he summons the dead. Oops. I colored one of his rags incorrectly. It's always hard to do this, but I'm trying my best. No! Ah! That's good enough. I'll take that. Whoops. I zoomed in even more. Alright, that's Snarrow. After that should be... Oh, Spitter. I was not expecting it to be Spitter. Okay. I really like Spitter. His usefulness is alright, I guess. He can attack with his acid type stuff. But, like, as we know in Ben 10 Ultimate Ensemble, he doesn't do a lot of damage, and he doesn't... Yeah, he's, like, not too great. I like his design. I like his powers. I think I will have him as my first S tier for now. He's really, really cool, and I do enjoy him quite a bit, but we do not see him very often either. But I like him anyway. And I'm going to stand by putting him in S tier, because I like him. And if I like him, then I like him. It's my tier list. Next up is Stinkfly. Ooh, I think Stinkfly is going to be... I think I'll put him in B. I like his design. I like his abilities. He's basically like a... He's probably just a better spitter, I'd imagine. He's like... He can't shoot out as much as Spitter, but he has the same type of abilities. And then he also has Stinger and Flight. So, realistically, he's a better Stinger. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead and put him in B tier. Because I like him, but I'm definitely not going to choose him over Spitter. Unless I need to, like the world's about to die or something. Oh, Upchuck. Okay. Upchuck's alright, I guess. I like his design, I like his abilities, but I don't know. For someone who's had stomach problems their entire life, I don't know. I was always off-put by Upchuck, so I think I'll put him in E tier with Ditto. It's kind of like a personal thing, I'd say. Like, I like him, I like his abilities. He's alright. I think, like, in Omniverse, when they changed his skin to look more like the other one, so that, like, that's the entire reason they brought him back, so that he could trick the, like, planet of them. I don't know. I don't like that redesign. I like the original more. Next up is upgrade a Galvanic Mechamorph, who I will also be putting in S tier. He has a unique amount of versatility, considering that his ability is just to upgrade stuff. And there's the fact that he can upgrade anything. I think that's definitely going to be one of his main highlights. The fact that you give him any piece of technology and he can upgrade it. Did I turn his hands away? I don't know. Did I? Oh, I did, but it doesn't. I don't care. Yeah, I like Upgrade a lot. He's always been one of my favorite aliens, but obviously he's not too good because his ability revolves around being able to upgrade machinery, and a lot of games don't have that machinery, right? Next up is Waybig. Original series Waybig I didn't like. I think I like the Alien Force Waybig a lot more. This Waybig is alright. I think my main problem is I've never enjoyed playing as like huge, giant, beefy, bulky characters. So for him, I think I might put him in C tier as well. It might be C or D, I'm not sure. I think I'll put him in C. Actually, no, I'll put him in D because his powers are just big. Because in the original series, he actually can't fire his beam. He does not have any, like, ranged attacks aside from, like, probably throwing some stuff around. And I don't really like playing as, like, big, giant, hulking characters. Oh, here he is. You already know. I'm not talking about it. I'm not explaining my case. Wildmunt, welcome to the Shadow Realm. You are one of my favorite aliens that I feel as if I don't need to make an argument about. You're just that cool. Okay. Oh, I actually can't do that, can I? Whoops. Alright then. I'll just have you as... Oh, that white background's gonna hurt me so much. I can't fix it. Oh, okay. Who's after that? Oh, Wildvine. Okay. Wildvine's pretty cool. I like the original series more than most of the other ones, I think. So, for him, I think I'll put him in a C tier. He's got a unique amount of versatility, being the explosive seeds, the extended arms and limbs, and the accelerated movement with his legs, because he can also use those as extended limbs and do stuff like that. I think overall he's pretty good, but I'm not going to be using him if I'm up against, like, Vilgax or something, but I think he's alright. I think the main thing with the original series is that, one, is the series that most people grew up with, and two, it just did a lot of things right, and everyone really enjoyed it and appreciated it, and it showed, and everyone was happy and having a good time, and then we got the reboot. Accelerate, I believe that people were telling me that Accelerate is actually slower than Fast Track. I don't really know about that, but I'm just not even going to talk about it. I'll just say Accelerate's power is speed, and other than that, he doesn't have anything else going for him. His design is really, really cool. I love the fact that those are actually his feet on wheels. Those aren't like a part of his body from what I know of anyway. And they might actually be. I might be stupid. Whatever. I like his design. His abilities, they're alright, I suppose. He kind of reminds me of the Flash from Incredibles, because, you know, Ben's a 10-year-old kid that can go super fast, and Flash was also a young kid that could go fast, so it was kind of, like, very similar what they would do. Like, I know he used Accelerate one time to cheat in a baseball game, and I thought that was pretty funny, but I like Accelerate quite a bit. I think I'll put him in B tier or C tier. I'm gonna put him in B tier. Because between him and Fast Track, I'm probably picking Accelerate. So hopefully I remember to put Fast Track in the lesser tiers. And I believe that is everyone from the original series. So let's go ahead and go over it real quick. Whoops. Alright, so in F tier, there were no one. We had survivors. No one was thrown in the F tier. In E tier, we have Ditto and Upchuck. D tier, Grey Matter, Ripjaws, and Way Big. In C tier, Cannabolt, Eye Guy, Heat Blast, Wildvine. In B tier, Diamond Head, Forearms, Frankenstrike, Ghost Freak, Stinkfly, Accelerate. In A tier, we have Artiguana, Blitzwolfer, Buzzshock, and Snarrow. In S tier, we have Spitter and Upgrade. And in the Shadow Realm, being one of my favorite aliens of all time, we have Wildland. So thank you for coming and watching my tier list, where next time we'll be going over every alien from the Alien Force series. So as always, I hope you all like the game. Favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But as always, I will see you all in the next video.